In our modern world, the mantra is everywhere, think positive. Be happy, good vibes only. From social media, feeds overflowing with curated smiles to self-help gurus promising perpetual bliss, we are constantly bombarded with the message that any emotion other than unwavering happiness is a flaw to be corrected, a negativity to be banished. But what if this relentless pursuit of constant positivity is, in fact, a trap? What if it's creating more harm than good, inadvertently pushing us further away from genuine well-being? This isn't a call to embrace misery. It's a critical examination of a pervasive cultural phenomenon known as toxic positivity. It's the belief that no matter how dire or difficult a situation is, you should maintain a positive mindset, often to the exclusion of any other emotions. This video will delve into the hidden dangers of chasing constant happiness. We'll explore the philosophical and psychological insights into why denying our authentic, emotional spectrum can be detrimental, and how we can find a healthier path to genuine joy and resilience in a world obsessed with superficial optimism. Toxic positivity is more than just having an optimistic outlook. It's an excessive and ineffective overgeneralization of a happy and optimistic state across all situations. It denies, minimizes, or invalidates genuine human emotions like sadness, anger, fear, or frustration. Consider how it manifests: invalidation of feelings, telling someone grieving everything happens for a reason. Or just look on the bright side, effectively shutting down their legitimate pain. Self-silencing, feeling compelled to hide your struggles or fears because you believe you should be strong and positive, leading to isolation. Guilt and shame, feeling guilty or ashamed for experiencing negative emotions. Believing you are failing at being happy or grateful, avoidance of problem solving. Dismissing serious problems with platitudes like "it could be worse," preventing constructive action or genuine healing. This cultural pressure often stems from a well-intentioned, yet misguided, belief that negativity is inherently bad. But, as we discussed in The Anxious Mind, emotions are signals. They provide vital information about our internal and external world. To deny them is to lose valuable guidance. Philosophers have long explored the full spectrum of human experience, recognizing the role of all emotions, not just positive ones. The Stoics, while advocating for emotional mastery, did not promote emotional repression. They distinguished between healthy passions like joy or caution based on reason and unhealthy ones like excessive fear or anger. They taught us to acknowledge, analyze, and then rationally respond to emotions, not to simply deny them. Nietzsche, a staunch advocate for embracing life in its entirety amor fati and confronting suffering for growth, would profoundly critique toxic positivity. He saw the denial of suffering and the pursuit of superficial comfort as characteristics of the last man, a sign of weakness and a refusal to become who you are. For him, genuine strength and self-overcoming are forged through struggle, not through its denial. The dictatorship of happiness forces us into an inauthentic performance linking to the authenticity paradox, where our true selves are hidden behind a forced smile, leading to deeper psychological costs. Denying or suppressing our so-called negative emotions has significant psychological consequences. It's like trying to hold a beach ball underwater. It takes immense energy and eventually it will burst to the surface, often in more destructive ways. Emotional dysregulation. Suppressed emotions don't disappear. They often manifest as anxiety, chronic stress, passive aggression, or even physical symptoms. The mind, constantly battling its own internal landscape, becomes exhausted. Lack of authenticity. Constantly performing happiness creates a chasm between our inner experience and our outward presentation. This leads to the authenticity paradox we explored, where we feel alienated from our true selves, making genuine connection almost impossible. Impaired problem-solving. Negative emotions often motivate us to address problems. Sadness can signal a loss that needs processing. Anger can indicate a boundary crossed. Fear can alert us to danger. Toxic positivity encourages bypassing these signals, leaving underlying issues unaddressed. Damaged relationships. Authentic connection thrives on vulnerability. When we can't share our true feelings, including our struggles, with others, relationships remain superficial, lacking depth and trust. People may feel you're unapproachable or inauthentic. Reduced resilience. True resilience isn't about avoiding pain. It's about effectively navigating it. By denying difficult emotions, we rob ourselves of the opportunity to develop coping mechanisms and build genuine emotional strength. Viktor Frankl quote, "To suffer unnecessarily is masochistic rather than heroic." While Frankl championed finding meaning in suffering, he also criticized unnecessary or denied suffering. Authentic response to pain is key. Toxic positivity, in its extreme forms, ironically undermines the very happiness it claims to promote. It replaces genuine, emotional processing with a superficial facade, leaving us ill-equipped to handle the inevitable difficulties of life. Escaping the trap of toxic positivity isn't about being negative. It's about being holistic and authentic in your emotional life. It's about embracing the full spectrum of human experience for genuine well-being and resilience. Validate all emotions. Acknowledge your feelings without judgment. It's okay to feel sad, angry, or frustrated. Emotions are temporary states, not definitions of your worth. Give yourself permission to feel what you feel. Practice emotional literacy. Learn to identify, understand, and articulate your emotions. What specifically are you feeling, and why? This self-awareness is the first step towards healthy emotional processing. Seek authentic connection. Share your struggles and vulnerabilities with trusted individuals. Genuine connection thrives on honesty, not a flawless performance. Let others truly see you and allow yourself to be seen. Now, Nietzsche quote on direction. What one does is what one is. This implies that authentic interaction is part of authentic being. Embrace realistic optimism. Optimism is valuable, but it should be grounded in reality. This means acknowledging challenges while maintaining a hopeful outlook and actively seeking solutions. It's about resilience, not blind denial. The figure walks steadily, not denying the mist but moving through it. Cultivate resilience through challenge. Nietzschean self-overcoming. Recognize that overcoming adversity is a powerful source of growth and genuine joy. Don't avoid difficulty. Develop the inner strength to navigate it. That which does not kill us makes us stronger. Nietzsche quote on overcoming oneself. Man, something that shall be overcome. What have you done to overcome him? This is a direct challenge to complacency and denial of struggle. Find meaning beyond hedonism, Aristotle and Frankl. As we explored in The Happiness Trap, lasting joy comes from purpose, contribution, and living virtuously. Shift your focus from chasing fleeting pleasures to building a life rich in meaning and authentic value. Toxic positivity, while well-intentioned, ultimately robs us of our emotional depth, resilience, and authenticity. But by embracing the full spectrum of our emotions, validating our struggles, and actively seeking genuine meaning, we can reclaim a healthier, more sustainable path to joy. The epical mind calls for a revolution, not against happiness, but against its tyrannical, superficial imitation. It's an invitation to cultivate an emotional life that is honest, robust, and deeply connected to who you truly are. So, as you navigate the pressures of modern optimism, what genuine emotion are you ready to acknowledge and process today without judgment? How can you differentiate between healthy optimism and toxic positivity in your own life? What steps will you take to create more space for authentic emotional expression? Are you ready to live a life that is truly, unashamedly, and holistically you, embracing both your shadows and your light? The power to live an emotionally authentic, resilient, and genuinely joyful life lies within you. It is time to unleash that power, to break free from the pressure, and to become the architect of your own true well-being.